Happy Monday, Pirate Nation. That's right, coming to you on a Monday today instead of a Friday. Apologize, I did not get my video out on Friday. It was a crazy busy day, and it was also a short day for myself. So we are getting you the information that we can. Today is another solid week. Last week, we are counting down the days to Christmas. We have this full week, and then next week, we have one day until we start our exams, and we'll have exams on Tuesday through Thursday. Those schedule has already gone out, so you should already see that. So make sure you guys are prepared for that. We do have a couple early release days as we get closer and closer to the end. The last 2 days are early release days, so make sure that you are aware of what time our students are getting out and that they are to do their exams. Speaking of exams, let's talk a little bit about exams. It's come across our desk several times. Every year it comes, and they ask if students can take exams early. Unfortunately, we do not. We want to make sure that our exams maintain their integrity, so we want to make sure that all of our students are getting to see the exams for the first time on the day of. So what happens is if a student is not here to take their exams, then what they do is they will take their exams on January 6th when they come back to school, January 5th or 6th when they come back to school. It'll be a work day for the teachers, a PD day for the teachers, but they can come up to the office. We will get them to take their test right there at the main office, and then we'll get that updated. So until then, what happens is that your student we'll get a 0 in the exam spot, but that is just a temporary placeholder, letting us know that they need to take the exam on January 5th or 6th, and then once they take the exam, we'll immediately update that. There's no late penalty for anything like that, but again, in the meantime, they will have a 0, and if they don't make that test up on January 5th or 6th, then they end up with that 0. So again, there is no early testing. The expectation is students come to school every day, including the exam days, so if they do miss the exam days, then they will not be able to take that test. Okay, so a couple other things I want to update you. On Friday, we sent out grad letters. So if you're a senior parent, you want to listen to this carefully. You should have got a letter home on Friday from your graduation, your graduating student. And so that is geared towards getting you guys prepared for graduation coming up at the end of May. We will send that series of letters out about once every month or so. You will get that letter. Usually it's followed by, we send that letter out with your students after we've had a meeting with them for seniors. For that, most important thing is that it has the dates of the graduation. It has how many tickets the students are getting. It has a few things about the platform where we're having it at the OC in Forney. So it's not a whole lot of detailed information, but it is a lot of information to get you started for your planning process for your students' graduation. Now, one note that I will say that we've already talked to the students about, there's a few different things that'll be changing from last year to this year. Because we are growing, that means we've got to adjust our systems and our processes in order to better serve our students, in order to better serve our faculty that work on graduation. So one of the things that has come up is cell phones are never allowed at graduation. That has always been a thing. And we usually confiscate the cell phones before the students get on the bus. We will continue to do that. But the big thing is in the past, because our graduating senior class has been manageable, we've been able to hold on to the items for the students, and then they pick them up after graduation. Unfortunately, as we move forward, because our graduating class has gotten so much larger, cell phones will not be picked up. Anything confiscated from a student the day of graduation will not be able to be picked up until the next day. So again, we graduate, I believe, on a Thursday, and the students will be able to come up on Friday morning to pick up their items. What we will do is those items should not even make it on the bus with them. They will be confiscated and put into a bucket. We'll lock them up. They won't even make it to the graduation center. We'll lock them up. If a student is found with an item, we will have a couple administrators that will confiscate those items at the Graduation Opportunity Central OC there in Forney, and then they will bring them back to the campus on the following day. So again, anything that your student brings that should not be a part of graduation will be picked up and be held until the following day. So it's very important because, again, students like to have their cell phones and all those things, but like I've told them in the past, have your parent pick those cell phones up before the end of the school day or before we go to graduation so that you guys have it for the Friday, the evening, everything else. It's most important that we carry out the ceremony and do everything we're supposed to the right way. That's the big focus. The cell phones, it should not be a focus on that day. It should be about what the graduate has accomplished and what they're doing for your family. So that's just a big update. So just keep you guys up to date and in the loop about that. All right, last but not least, I did want to get you prepared for second semester. So we're moving on to the whole campus thing again. Second semester, we're going to have a few new processes and procedures to roll out. But one of the things that I want to go ahead and touch base with you now is that for students that get tardy sweeps, get up in our tardy sweeps, then they will end up having a Saturday school. That's going to be automatic for students moving forward in that second semester. Anybody caught in a tardy sweep will have Saturday school moving forward. So that's just one of the many things that are coming. We'll also have another lunch procedure that'll be coming out second semester for those of you guys that drop off lunches for your students. And we'll update you guys that as we roll into that second semester, as we leave for Christmas break in our last video segment before the holiday break. Guys, thank you for everything you do. I appreciate all your hard work. It is the end of the semester. Make sure your students are here every day. They are working hard. They're getting their grades up, turning in all their makeup work, doing all their replacement and retest, anything they need to get their grades as high as possible, because this is where students lose credit at the end of this semester. So take care of your business. Thank you for everything, and let's have a great week here at Crandall High School. Now, here are some of your announcements.